Okay.
This is the case of the people versus Joel Drink. You will hear during this case that on July 29th, 2019, at approximately 2:47 p.m., defendant Joel Drink was driving the white four-door GM Sierra pickup truck westbound on Beaumont Way in Elk Grove.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a case about drunk driving. And drunk drivers are not popular. Drunk drivers are unpopular, and we all know why. But this is not a case about a popularity contest. This is a case about an allegation. And justice in this case is going to require that you find Joel Drink not guilty of the crimes.
Your witness.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Officer Poore.
Good afternoon.
Were you working on duty in your capacity as a police officer on July 29th, 2019 at approximately 4:08 p.m.?
Yes.
Were you alone or did you have a partner?
I was partnered with Officer Dan Bagley.
Does the defense wish to cross?
Yes, please. Thank you. Officer Poore, you've been an officer for 16 years, is that right?
Correct.
And prior to becoming a law enforcement officer, you went to the police academy, is that true?
That's correct.
And when you went to the law enforcement academy, you learned how to investigate suspected DUIs, is that right?
Yes.
And when you went inside and you saw your dad, did anything happen when you saw your dad?
He gave me some water and Gatorade.
Why did he give you some water and Gatorade?
Because we do not have any alcohol in the house, and so he gave me that as a drink to have when he sat down.
Okay. So did you do any driving at all on July 29th, 2019?
No, I did not.
Why didn't you?
I had the day off and I wanted to relax and get some fresh air while walking.
Now, the elements of driving under the influence is one, the defendant drove a vehicle, and when he drove, the defendant was under the influence of an alcoholic beverage. How do we know the defendant drove the vehicle? Well, we have the statements of Wendy Witness. We also have the video surveillance from Dustin neighbor.
But what we have here is a case where there's reasonable doubt in regards to the actual driving of Joel Drink. What have the people been able to prove? They have been able to prove nothing. What they have relied on is an alleged statement by Wendy Witness. And when we heard Officer Poore testify, Officer Poore admitted Wendy Witness never identified Joel Drink as the person who hit her car.